All right. Hey.
What's that?
Is that what you use to signify the beginning of the podcast?
Yeah.
We're getting salty up
I don't
in
have
here.
anything.
Can you do
You said
your
a
jug?
coffee.
Hey, give me that jug.
Oh, yeah.
Give me some
Yeah.
Hydro Boys.
Absolutely.
All right.
Boys, that's
Cheers to.
Cheers to fucking.
Us.
I don't even know, yeah.
You know?
Bubble water
Bubbles.
and non-bubble water.
Non-bubble water.
So I'm the hold up. You guys don't have to hold your mics.
What?
What's going on here?
Hey,
We got
man.
fancy earrings.
I feel,
Necessity. and
Mother.
shit, so.
Of
All right.
invention.
One of my mics is broken, and I don't know. I'm trying to like mess around with these. And
I just thought you wanted to see a phallic device in my face.
I always.
There's plenty of that.
Usually you got to pay more for that.
Nuh-uh.
I thought this was OnlyFans.
This is YouTube only.
Lame, dude.
Oh, man.
That's YouTube's version of OnlyFans. Welcome to John Bass Podcast episode. I'm taking a shit.
Get in here. Don't be out of this. Welcome to the Love Couch.
It does look-
Episode 20. I don't remember.
You always
Eight.
say that.
I know. I never remember.
Last time was 20.
I think I know. I'm just
Eight.
joking.
Ish.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of a running joke.
20-ish.
Welcome, guys. Juicy
Merlin.
Merlin.
Rickshaw.
Rickshaw.
You're juicy.
Always.
Merlin.
Rickshaw.
Oh, where's the-
And when you guys go thrice, you become
Rice.
rice.
Revival.
The revival.
Revival.
It's church.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Shades. You can keep it there.
Yeah, I'll keep it there. That was a little
Wait.
uncomfortable.
No, that makes sure you're in frame now.
So should we burp into the mic?
I don't know,
You'll smell it later.
guys. Can I tell you? I got a disturbing call today.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
It was from a number from New York that I didn't recognize. And it didn't, sometimes it says potential scam or potential whore or something. It'll tell you.
They say that?
They, them says it, yeah.
I apologize.
Wait, did I hit record? Hold
Who
on.
they
I
them?
don't think so.
No, I did. Okay. But they, them said it. And I get a call and I pick it up. I said, hello? And it was the scream voice. It was the scream.
Oh, nice.
And it said, hello, John Bass. Do you like scary movies? And I was like taking a shit. I was like, what? And it just hung up.
Really?
Yeah, that happened to me today.
Nice.
Are you sure it wasn't your
So-
comedy buddies?
What?
You sure it wasn't your comedy buddies?
It could have been, but I'm just saying what happened. And it
Do
made
you
me-
like mediocre podcasts?
What? I love them.
That's my specialty.
I like to listen to podcasts where people just talk shit about other podcasts. Not really, I don't do that.
Let's start that.
But it was scary, and I shit,
It made you shake.
and
it.
I'm afraid someone's gonna.
You were literally pooping when it happened.
I'm afraid someone's gonna kill me.
Did your poo come out faster? Or did
I was pretty much done.
it-
Like I
You're
should.
definitely done then.
I should have been cleaning it up, but I was lingering there, and maybe.
That's what's wrong with y'all's generation.
How
What
old
do you
are
mean,
you?
y'all's?
I'm damn near 40.
I'm 41.
Dude, you look great for your age. Good for you, man.
Burn.
This is not my joke,
Fucking
but
asshole.
fat don't crack.
Fair enough,
I
John.
didn't. That's not my joke. It's a guy named Big Irish J. He says that.
Something tells me he's a
He's
heavy
big fat
boy.
guy.
Sure.
He's a big fat guy, but he's really good looking. He's like 48, but he looks great.
So tell me, dude, can non-fat guys tell fat jokes, or is that appropriation?
They can't. They do.
Do they?
That's the only. I don't know. I think you can still make fun of fat men.
Okay.
Fat men are still on the table.
So
Gotcha.
Lizzo's off the table.
What?
Sounds like it's on the table now.
Who? Gonzo?
Lizzo.
God.
She's a singer.
I'd fuck the shit out of Lizzo, dude.
Oh, she'd
What
get
about
it.
Gonzo?
Huh? Oh, yeah. Lizzo's hot as hell.
No, I agree.
Is she really?
She's
Who
big.
is it? That's a cool name.
Lizzo.
She can play the
She's
flute.
a she's a
You talking about
she's a
Lizzo Minnelli?
flautist. She's an assist.
Lizzo?
I don't know what she
She
got a
said
big ol'
that
ass.
about herself.
She's
There's
got
no
a-
way.
You never heard of Lizzo? You heard
I
of
mean,
Lizzo.
I've the name, but
Lizzo
She's-
Minnelli.
sure.
Yeah, she is
Little eye makeup.
Lucille too.
She's a cool person.
Yeah.
Hey, I had it took me about a year to realize that this couple
Uh huh.
I thought was calling me, and
Where's your microphone?
It's in his hair.
oh, it's up here.
You need to put it in front of your face.
Oh, okay.
I can't hear you.
I'll just hold it like my.
You can hold it in your hand too.
I like this one.
Can you say
Oh,
so?
that's a furry.
Yeah, I thought it was a furry like anal bead. Like
Do you smell it?
I wouldn't touch it. I probably should clean it.
Check.
Can you hear it?
Did you guys know that they make vibrators you can control?
I've heard about these.
an
Oh,
app?
dude. Yeah,
about
that's
these.
ancient technology.
Ancient technology. It was actually developed by the Egyptians.
Mayans, yeah. Actually,
It's not
yeah.
turning red, though.
You're good. It's fine.
Okay,
It's
fair
not.
Uh-uh.
Here, let me.
It's green.
It's just green.
Could you pass it to me, sir?
Green
Kind
means
sir.
flow.
Don't break my heart.
I like
there you go.
I like the way you hold that mic close
Me?
to your lips.
You're an old pro, John. You said this was episode what?
28.
28.
But he says that every time.
It's 20-ish.
The first time I did that, you said that. And then the second time.
So you guys,
digress
were you guys talking about
mustache
Bluetooth vibes?
Or is it Bluetooth?
Me
or-
vibe. It's me vibe.
I
Or
think
we
it's
vibe.
Tesla controlled.
That's
What?
cool.
Nikola Tesla.
Taser control.
Tesla coil
Do you?
plug.
Yeah. Do you guys ever get on ChatterBait? That's what that is.
No.
So
I've heard horror stories from like teenagers that
What?
said that they have like they were just on there. I don't think it was chat. It was whatever the old one was. Chat
Chat
roulette.
roulette.
no, I
She
don't
was
know.
like 13 and she was just like scrolling and she was like,
Penis,
you'd be
penis,
surprised at how many
penis.
middle-aged men are just on there naked
No,
masturbating.
I mean, of course, man. Right?
Strange.
no, it's
Makes
not.
sense.
It's nothing like that.
Makes sense to a guy named
Should-
Juicy.
Yeah.
What can I say?
Look at those shades.
Hey.
He's
parties
he's
so
related.
hard.
I
Hey.
chatterbait.
It's a great site. You can sign up for free and start making money right now. This episode brought to you by
By Chatterbait, by
Chatterbait.
naked middle-aged men.
Hold on, we
jacking
can make
off.
money? I doubt
Yeah,
that.
that's what it is. You get one of those. You get people tip, and then you have one of those vibes, and it's connected to the tip.
Can they put like the cowboy hat on you and stuff like that, like gifts?
I don't know. Yeah, probably.
You
But
know.
they tip you,
You know.
and then it vibrates, and that thing's in your booty hole or whatever.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Or your
I didn't think it was sexual
or
for real.
vagina if you have a.
Can you put one in your pee hole?
I don't want YouTube to hear it. so I need to say-
Ancient
if you have a-
technology.
if you
Kinda.
like, yeah.
Would you just say I know?
Oh, hold on. Should we not cuss?
What?
Is that
No,
over
we can
here?
cuss.
Oh, okay.
Cussing's cool.
Yeah.
Ain't you heard?
Ain't you heard?
Don't you fucking know?
You're in a band. You got to cuss.
Is that? Well, no, I'm not going to cuss now.
Let's try to keep it PG.
Sure.
Yeah.
Even G. I don't know what PG and G has.
I think G was like.
You need a parent guardian, but G, you just need a guardian.
No, because G was like the most elementary.
No,
like,
G
G
is
is
general.
gratis.
It means general.
It means
general
So-
audience.
Mini
It means
gratis.
anyone can.
it means
watch.
that kids can go pay for their own
So even
movie
a
ticket
newborn,
without parents.
Yeah.
you could take a
I walked
new.
20 miles by myself. Can I just watch this R-rated movie? I did it all right, you know?
uphill both ways. And
Yeah,
snow
uphill-
barefoot.
yeah, right.
General assembly.
General.
No, it's not.
Doesn't mean
general
general.
audiences.
Doesn't mean
Oh.
General audiences, that's fair.
Gotcha.
Yeah, not assembly. That sounds like a class.
Classes. You classes. You
I'm
fucking
classist as fuck.
classes.
I hate everybody.
Gross.
So did you guys have a good day today?
I had a day.
Marginal.
Marginal. Were you like riding or something?
Riding.
Riding in the margin.
This man,
You said it was marginal.
this man gave a man a mustache dye.
I dyed his mustache.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
Mustache died.
It
So
kinda
yeah, it
looks
was
like-
a great day. You're
yeah,
right.
yeah.
You're right.
Better than last time. I
Better
say
than
that.
You guys
the
are
day
all,
before.
all
Last
finally
time-
mustachioed men. I'm in the
Last time
minority
it was
here.
a mustache
You always
ride.
got to try to stand.
You should. What's a mustache, right?
I can't really grow
You better
one.
watch out,
I
man.
can't
Once
really
you
do it.
you do a mustache tie, next thing you know, you'll be in a mustache ride. You should just watch it.
Can't or won't.
I've lost all my shame at this point. I mean, it wouldn't bum me out. If I was forced to do something like that, I'd just be like, of course,
Yeah, it wouldn't.
Can't force the willing,
this
bro.
old world.
What's that one
What
guy that used
will-
to do the airplane movies?
Leslie.
Yeah.
Nielsen.
Nielsen.
Nielsen?
Yeah.
He's doing this one thing in one of those like Naked Gun jokes where he's like describe the suspect, and he's like, she was like, he's Caucasian. He's like, what does that mean? She's like, a white male, and had a mustache, about 6'3". He's like, Man, that's a huge mustache.
Set the bar for lowbrow comedy. They're genius, man.
Punch after
Yeah,
punch
so
after
good.
punch.
Like that's
Remember
why
OJ was in that movie?
Uncle
He was
Bad.
in
Juice, absolutely.
Oh man.
The giant furrow.
Talk about the juice. On the way over here, I saw a brand new white Bronco. And I was like, how funny would it be if in like 20 years, if they do another new Bronco, you know? And like OJ's old as fuck and no one cares anymore. And they get OJ in a white Bronco. He's like, still got it or whatever. Of
course.
Ford.
You know how they have
World.
those like tire wraps? You know, your spare tire. They should just put like OJ on the back of that Bronco, like a.
You know, there's
A
a
big
Or have
head
the
of
little
him.
metal emblem.
dude. There's
Yeah.
a white Bronco in Central Kentucky. I don't know if it's Lexington
Uh-huh.
that has a vanity plate that says "Not OJ."
That's beautiful.
I know.
I like the Bronco 2s as well.
Have you seen the Joker Mobile in Lexington? There's somebody that works at Amazon over on Alexandria. Drives a fucking, it's a hearse, but it's like a Joker themed hearse.
Is it like purple?
It's called, yeah. It's got like the Joker's colors and maybe face on it.
I've seen
Yeah,
a
man.
I've seen a hearse around town.
It's good to know that the spirit of America is still alive.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Spirit
Most
of
definitely.
Gotham lives.
Absolutely.
Do you guys remember the giant roller skate that used to drive around Lexington?
Nuh-uh.
Like the one from Finley's
yeah.
roller rink?
No, it was Champs.
Champs roller rink.
Yeah, it was just a giant shoe that would drive around.
The 80s were off the hook,
Dude,
dude.
100%.
Well,
Well,
this
this is
was way more common.
I saw this. It was at my aunt's house. Where it wasn't. It was like right next to my aunt's house, and I went over there as a kid. And I was like, "Oh my god, it's here! I can't believe it." The shoelaces weren't real, but
Were you
yeah.
upset about it?
Or they
I was a
made
little
out of
upset. But
rope.
I go in. No,
They
it
were
was
just
just like
plastic.
plastic, you know.
That's such a legend.
It wasn't even like movable.
I don't know. You motorized a roller skate.
It was pretty cool.
That's pretty sick.
You know,
But that was the first time.
Did you
I
ever get in the big skate at a roller rink when you were a kid and they would push you around for your birthday?
no way. You guys
Yeah,
did
you would
that?
sit in there like the dude.
God.
Our guy, his name was Scotty.
That must.
You can tell he just hated his gig.
It used to be
but-
Scotty's roller rink here too.
Really?
Yeah.
Ours was called Finley's.
Finley's.
Scotty's
Hell
in
yeah.
prison now.
Did people ever like,
No, he owns it now.
People ever try
It's
to
like the
flip the
American
thing
dream.
over?
I'm not joking. He owns it.
people
You
ever
flip
try
you over?
to flip that thing over?
Oh, sure, yeah.
God,
I
that
mean,
sounds like
small
so much
redneck
fun.
towns, dude.
Yeah, let's flip that goddamn skate over, boy.
If not me, no one.
You know what I'm gonna do tonight? I'm gonna drink 17 Bud Lights and flip that fucking skate over.
I'm gonna punch that kid in
And
the
if they
face.
say shit to me, I'm gonna take a dump in it.
You tipped a cow. I'm gonna tip this skate.
Pour all the invisible ink in
I'm
somebody's
gonna
eyes.
tip this skate over, by God.
But
If
that
I
was the
ain't-
first time
So
that
roller rinks
I was
are
at
big.
my aunt's house, and I like smelled this weird ass smell I'd never smelled before, and I was like, God.
How old were you?
I was probably
was
like
pussy.
7 or 8. Yeah, it was pussy. That back there too.
It was pussy.
No, it was weed. I like later on. I was like,
Oh.
the first time I smoked weed, I was like, "Whoa,
That was it.
That was that smell."
Whose
at my
house was
aunt's
it?
House.
Oh,
My
at aunt's house. Sure.
Yeah,
Aunts are good like that.
for
Aunt.
sure, dude.
Aunt.
Your aunt's black?
He wishes.
I see what you did there.
What?
So
Awful.
That's
I
weird.
got a little confused.
What's going on? I didn't know that about you, dude. That's pretty cool.
Hey, you never know. Don't judge
Never would have thought it. Couldn't tell.
don't judge a turkey in the oven.
So Jacob,
What?
you grew up in Lexington, right?
That explains the dreadlocks.
So you grew up in a small town.
Danville.
I guess
Danville,
so.
you grew up in a small town.
Yes.
So did I. Jacob's a big city boy.
I keep thinking every time I'm like, you're from like out in Eastern Kentucky, aren't you? I'm like, no.
Yeah.
I've never been from Eastern Kentucky.
Hamburg.
Hamburg, yeah, that's
No,
the
I'm just
eastern part of the city.
No,
So the roller rink was
When
like
you
a big
lived
part
there,
of
it was
my
called
city.
Slamberg.
That's right. And this is one of the reasons I missed the 80s. It was called Video Villa, and it was a VHS rental place that had a putt-putt golf course inside.
Oh, dude.
that's
And man,
Here?
awesome.
yeah, it was in Danville.
Oh wow, that's cool.
But like for your
Sick.
birthday, parents paid $0 and they would just take their kid in there. Best birthday ever.
Hell
Yeah, man.
Do y'all remember Laser Quest?
Sure. Well, that was here. We had to.
It was here.
It was like a legend.
Yeah, it was
for
a
us.
big city sort of.
We got
I
like
lived-
accoutrement, you know.
I lived in Danville for like 6 years, dude.
Did you really?
Yeah, I lived in Riverview subdivision off Goggin Lane.
Sure.
He's
you lived out
tricking
there
you.
in some nice cribs then.
He's tricking you. He didn't.
That's where like the actual upper middle class people were Goggins Lane, right?
We barely made it in that neighborhood. I would
Got
just say that.
I understand. There's no
Thanks.
Section 8 out there, unfortunately.
No.
You were a child when you lived there.
No. I moved when I moved to Kentucky. The first 6 years were there when I was
Why? Why damn?
for a job. I worked at this place called Dinyo.
Sure, I know. Yeah.
They make
Didn't you know?
Didn't you know?
Didn't you know now?
Dinyo. I barely know her.
Man.
It's fun to do that joke with stuff that doesn't rhyme with her. It's the best. You can like Domino's. I barely know her. But yeah, I worked there for 3 years, and then I drove to Lexington for 3, and then I moved up here after.
Yeah, don't ever live there.
Oh, I won't. I did. You know, I had enough. But if I were from there, I'd probably be into it because y'all got a fucking lake and like some pretty cool shit.
We do have a lake.
Yeah. So I don't know.
It's not. I mean, it's not terrible,
bad.
but it's like, you know, for me, I grew up there.
They got
My first Indian burns there. You know,
It's a good spot.
Native American
Native American
burns.
Yeah. Correction. Canceled. You already canceled. Just kidding.
don't do it.
Yeah.
He can cancel you. He's part black.
He is not.
He's not part black.
I am 100% Caucasian with
Absolutely.
a 6'3"
Oh,
mustache.
you said that with such confidence, man.
How do you know?
I always love how it's like
Have you not done your 23andMe?
Caucasian.
white powder.
Oh man,
I said powder.
I heard you.
That's a Dave Chappelle. I stole that from him.
Weird, a white guy stealing. That's yeah, real original.
That's all I know.
We're pretty good at
That's
it.
all I know.
The best.
So it's good to know we're gonna get canceled before we even started. Yeah, like we've had
Wacky whites.
1.5 shows, and then our third one.
Not me, dude. I mean, it's guilt by association. I've been super solid over here.
I guess
You're the one
so.
going on your tirades.
What do you mean?
You're the one that brought up Danville.
That's not
just-
racist.
Well, just by association. Just kidding.
Well, that's
I'm
fair.
kidding.
Hey, I'm from Pulaski, Tennessee. That's where I'm from.
Wow, are you really?
Yeah,
That's
where,
deep.
that's where the Klan started.
We
Yeah,
call
it's
it
deep out
Pulaski
No
here.
joke.
Pew.
It's
Pulaski.
stupid.
Stinks.
But hey, everybody come out April 8th to my show in Pulaski. It's gonna be great.
P-Town.
Plug it.
Hey,
Should
speaking
I
of
plug?
shows.
Oh yeah, actually I do need to plug.
Speaking of shows.
Yeah, we need to plug shows. You guys go first.
No, we got canceled.
We got canceled already.
I thought y'all had a show on the 25th at a pizza place.
No,
that
that
was
was tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought
12th.
that was-
The 12th. Yeah.
We have a show on the 25th in this basement.
Oh,
Shredding basement shows are back.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
It's about the energy, you know.
of the basement.
This place is haunted for sure.
You think so?
We
Can you
hope
feel
so.
shit like that?
Man, I'm telling. Well,
He's gotten dripped on.
I've gotten like phantom dripped
What?
here, and then there's just stuff that moves. I mean, they don't talk about it with me. I'll bring it up, and it's just like it don't acknowledge it.
Okay, can I tell you some shit?
Yeah, man.
You guys,
Are we going to tell spooky stories?
maybe because I've
Should be so
never,
lucky.
I've never experienced anything other than just like a feeling, a vibe or whatever.
Vibe.
But the house that I live in now,
Chatterbait.
sometimes I feel weird energy coming from the opposite corner of my bed.
Hey, man, if it's always the same corner, that's weird.
So I would play my guitar a lot, and I would feel like some weird tension. And sometimes I feel like I would hear knocking, but I wasn't sure if it was like the neighbor because it's a duplex. So I was like, it's probably just the neighbor.
The ghost
It's
is
her.
trying to play drums.
But I don't know. But it was like a weird energy, right? And I just like started playing my guitar way louder, and I was like, I'm not leaving, and
Nice.
I'm going to be here. I'm like, what am I gonna fucking do? I can't move out.
But did you say it out loud? I'm not leaving.
No, but I felt it. Like I expressed it non-verbally. But,
Sure.
But
I always feel like they are kind of telepathic, right?
well, I mean, yeah, I think so. How else did I feel it multiple? I don't know. It
That's
could've-
why I get haunted, is because they're like, this dude's brain is fucking nasty.
Well, I've never
always the
felt
thing about the
anything
grossest
like that.
shit.
I've never felt anything. I've never been able to like see or feel nothing. It's always just been like,
So
Weird.
I don't want to freak you out, but
okay.
my grandfather did pass in this
Oh,
bedroom up right above you.
Where he dripped on
Juicy, I know all
And
about
he
it.
spilled a cup of water right pretty much there
That's awesome.
as he passed away.
You think he's talking?
I made
with
that
you?
up, but he did pass away in this house. But
Drip some psychic juice on you.
yeah.
I wish,
Nice.
dude.
I got one.
Oh wait, let me.
I got a
okay,
good story.
Look, I gotta finish my one. Okay.
All right.
So, in the opposite corner, it's
Sounds like the show or
it's
something.
it's relevant to the story. So I have this pig. It's like a flying pig. It's made out of wood. And
Is
it's
it like a Pink Floyd pig?
Kind of, but it's made of wood and it has like wings and it's hanging from the ceiling. And I gave it to my best friend who passed 6 or 7 years ago on his birthday one year. And when he died, his mom gave it back to me. And I have that, and I have a picture of us playing music together when we were in college.
In that corner?
In the corner that I sleep in.
Okay, bet.
And when I was playing, I was like, go to your corner. And I just backed up in my corner, and I was like, here we go, bitch, or whatever you are.
It was game on.
And I just started playing, and like, I was telling my friend Taylor, who's coming here in a little while.
Oh, yeah.
She's into like witchcraft and shit. And I was telling her this story, and then there's a lyric to a song that my band has, and the lyric, I wrote it about 6 or 7 years ago, and I wrote it figuratively. And the lyric is, old friend, haunt me tonight. You're welcome in this house. Could you do me a favor? Those ghosts in the corner won't leave while I'm still alive. And I wrote that figuratively. It wasn't literal at all. It's just a figurative.
Before you had the encounter.
This happened like a month ago.
Ouch.
And I was telling her, and I was making her listen to my band because I'm an egomaniac.
I understand.
It's the truth, okay? And I was telling her, and that song came on, and I like had like a mini nervous breakdown.
Wait, your own song came out?
Yeah.
Or came on?
Yes.
On your what,
While
laptop
I
or
was
something?
telling her what I just told you, and then it all just connected, and I was like, I'm losing my mind. But then since then, it hasn't felt weird anymore.
That's awesome.
Like I felt some kind of like closure with it. I don't feel weird at all. So I still definitely feel something, but I don't feel
Full
afraid
circle
anymore.
jerk, man.
Full circle jerk. That happened though. So I'm sorry. I didn't mean to like.
Ricky, what happened to you?
Yeah.
So
Do it.
One of my college houses, like where I first really started getting into playing music on hallucinogens.
How old were you?
20.
Oh, sure. I was a psycho when I was 20.
20? I was between 20 and 22.
Call it 21.
I was 21, sure. Yeah, I was 21.
That's legal.
And I lived with some buddies, and this was like when I got like really into hallucinogens for like, well, no, actually I was there for a couple of years, but into hallucinogens for a long time actually.
Like you should.
Yeah, as we do. But we took some chemicals, and we're hanging out in the basement, and we were listening to the band Spangle.
I'm not familiar with that.
Spangle is a like super trippy.
Oh, yeah, I'm thinking of
Producer
Mr.
DJ.
Bungle.
There's
I know
Bungle's cool,
Bungle,
too.
Yeah.
But I was
well,
playing bass with Spangle, and my buddy Chris, we call him Parrot, kept saying, "Do you see that?" It's like, "What are you talking about?" I was playing with my eyes closed, as I do. I'm sure you guys have noticed I play with my eyes closed.
Because you're full of soul.
Full of soul. But he was like, "Do you see that?" And I was like, "What?" He was like, and like every time we would turn, dude, there was a face smiling, like where Jacob is now, where Juicy is now for me,
It's in your periph.
in the peripheral, and you couldn't look at it directly, but you could see a face smiling, and it was fucking creepy, man. It was crazy, and I was just
You
like,
all
"What is
saw
going?"
it?
Me and Parrot both did, separate, like.
Whoa.
And it came out when I was playing bass, and like, it was really weird. And we just kind of got comfortable with it, though. We just kind of let it go. But it was smiling. It was like a nice presence.
Huh.
And
I never have good vibes when something's
Really?
creepily staring at me.
it wasn't.
I'm
It was
weird
like,
that.
What if
But-
it was smiling at you?
That's
though?
what I'm saying.
It,
It's still
it
creepy.
felt like it was smiling at me, but I couldn't look at it directly. So I just kept like, I kind of faced it, but I kept playing music. And then, like, the night eventually dwindled down. And the next day, the neighbors, there were some kids who lived a couple houses up, and they played music too. And they would always come down and try to jam with us. And they were like, "Did we ever tell you about the kid who used to live here?" And I was like, no, man, what happened? And he played bass, loved Cliff Burton, just like me. Like,
whoa.
and the kid hung himself in that fucking basement.
Oh my god.
Oh shit, man.
So he like
Super
come out
sick.
and hung out with us when we were tripping,
Fuck.
and I
That's
was playing
sick,
bass. And
That's-
it was
that's
so freaky,
fucking
dude. I'm getting
beautiful.
cold
That's
just thinking
amazing.
about
I
it.
love it.
And he was like, I never
love it.
told you about that. So I didn't even tell him about the experience with the face and like what we felt like was his presence. He just came out and told us. He's like, oh, we never told you about that. And I was like, oh,
Yeah.
I think I met your friend.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's
In
super
your best
fucking
form,
cool.
too.
Yeah, I was playing bass. It was cool.
That's great, man.
Yeah, man, that's fucking awesome.
I have
it's a good
psych
time.
problems anyway, but there are, like, I've noticed recently, like, if my fan, like, I always have to have noise, you know what I mean? Or there's no way I'm comfortable or going to sleep. I swear when I turn the fan on high, like, I start hearing, like, people whispering. I can never really, like, make out defined words, but when I turn it down to medium, nothing.
I can never see or hear anything, but I can feel it.
You can see and hear it with your heart.
But I mean, I can't audibly
Right.
or
Orally.
optically sense anything. I think I may not be tuned that way.
You're probably not burning enough sage.
I don't burn any.
No, I'm just teasing.
Oh, I have some.
Yeah, you crush up crystals.
I'll get one of my friends who's into that shit to come like. But I've had
Smudge.
people over and they're like, no, I think you're cool. It's not like they didn't sense anything crazy. What's yours?
My finger.
Do you
is
have
the
one,
micro.
Jacob?
What?
Do you have any cool like ghost story?
Spooky story.
Jesus is in control, dude.
I believe you.
Jesus, take the wheel.
That's right. Help me, Rhonda.
I had one of those little Roombas. You know, the little.
Oh, those things
Oh,
are
yeah?
definitely haunted.
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. Haunted with the ghost of
Notoriously.
dog hair and.
Oh,
What else gets sucked up in there?
Cat
Oh, I
crap.
don't want to know.
cum rags.
I would follow it around because it
Little
was so
tissue.
inefficient. I was like, you are really wasting a lot of time here, little
You'd like
robot."
sweep things in front of it and be like, nope.
8-point
Or like,
turnaround.
or like
Yeah.
I'll sweep the shit out
No.
into the middle of the room. Like, okay, you get the rest of it. It's like just fucking. I ended up giving it to my ex-wife. I was like, fuck this shit. I got a broom.
Did you put a camera on it first?
Good idea.
He was in surveillance when he was in the Marines.
Yeah.
Yeah,
John revealed he was in the
I
army.
was a Marino.
He was in the
Rainbow.
Marines.
Hey, do you guys want to get some jams on cam?
Sure.
Yeah, we could do that.
Okay. We should do this again, though.
I was thinking that, but also I would rather have my actual kit instead of this headless prick.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, we can do it. We can record it. Well, I'm just record. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I'm not
I
like.
mean,
Yeah, it's fine. We can. What time is it?
I don't. I mean,
Is it 50? It's 50. It's okay. We'll get a jam next time.
you're heading to Louisville this evening,
Mhm.
correct? What are you doing up there? 3-way.
Hopefully.
Okay.
But that's not my main goal.
That's
my
not
main,
why you're going.
my
You're going
main-
for the food.
I'm going for what? Oh, my buddy's got a
The pussy.
show, and then we're gonna try to go see Brad Williams at the club after.
I know this is about us, but what's your band? FBA. What is that? Like Doom?
All of this is about me. Let's
Sure.
get this.
And you are. And you go, "Man,
let's get on.
It's called FBA, and we're halfway non-existent right now. So
But Dom's moving back. To
Dom's
Cincinnati.
moving back. Gonna be
Ba-
back at it.
He's our big
Okay.
bass boy.
I don't know, man. I'm severely considering just hanging it up and starting something new. I love it, but it's just like I'm not.
You should do country western swing.
No,
You've
I
been
wanna-
telling me about it.
I don't want to sing
In Missouri,
anymore.
you were like,
What is the
Missouri?
genre that you all play now?
I don't know.
Is it like Doom?
No, it's like rock.
It's like screamo.
Sometimes
What did you call it? It was like hardcore emo, I think. is what you
Digital
said.
screamo.
digital screen. It's called
No. American
Digital-
Sex.
Electric Sex.
Electric Sex.
Electric Sex.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
I stole that from Christmas Story. I didn't come up with that.
Still in it, white man.
You know, Kurt Vonnegut has a really good quote about that.
What?
The key to creativity is knowing how to hide your sources. You've been telling
'Cause
on
everything's
yourself too
derived.
much.
It's
Yeah,
true.
everything's derivative.
Yeah,
You're
but
telling
that's
yourself too
that's
much.
a quote, and it's for anybody. I hope anyone who got the quote would like think, "Ha, I like that movie too."
I feel that way about information in general. Like, 'cause I would just give every detail of everything. It was like, you remember Stand By Me, the movie?
I love that movie.
So you remember the deer scene where it's like Gordy's sitting on the track and the deer comes out and they look at each other and Richard Dreyfuss comes on to narrate and like, I didn't tell the other guys about the deer. I kept that one for me.
That's pretty
I
good.
started doing that to where I was like, I'm not going to, like if I see something crazy, I'm like, I'm keeping that. I'm not going to tell anybody.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Because especially now, everything's recorded, right? And it's like, if it's not put on social, it didn't
Sure.
happen.
That was
I
a
like
good
to
dry
keep stuff
face,
just for me.
by the way.
Huh?
That was a good dry face.
I've been working on it for
impersonation.
years.
Well, it's like
good
sending a
one.
friend a message just between the two of you, like you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
But in the culture of look how friendly we are. You know what I mean?
I hate that. I hate that kind of
wants to-
charity.
Everyone
as well.
wants to share everything.
That's not real charity.
Or somebody gives like 100, like, and they give 100 to like a
That's not
homeless
charity.
person, and they're
Oh,
like,
yeah.
no, that's for you,
Oh,
beautiful.
that's gay.
Yeah.
I used to do a group called Selfish Kindness, and I was like, at least because somebody would always say that, like, you're just doing that because it makes you feel better. It's like it's still dope. So I mean, yeah, it's still great that
Yeah.
that homeless person got that hundo, but
Yeah, but you're getting likes and then you're getting like kickback
Right.
from YouTube
You
or
think
whatever.
You think they invested it and got out of homelessness?
Yep.
absolutely. Well,
That's how it works.
I
I know
saw
I
a thing on
would.
that recently where it was like, if you give it, if you give homeless people money, they just spend it on like, they don't know how to invest it, but a millionaire can take the same amount of money and make 10 times more. It's like, it's because the homeless dude's got to buy food, water, shelter.
Let's talk about conspiracy theories.
I'm done.
You know about the COVID money?
No.
Guess
I
who
got
saved
it.
that? Guess who spent that COVID money? Poor people. Guess who took all that COVID money back? It's rich motherfuckers.
Absolutely.
That was designed.
Oh, for sure. There was
concentrate
this
wealth.
great, like, however much the average
Yeah,
was that people got, like,
Yeah, the people who had to spend it spent it
yeah,
at stores. The people who didn't need to spend it.
invested it. That's like, there's
And
nothing new
It's
about
kind of
that.
like what you said.
and
like,
everything's going up. Like,
I bought a
so
PlayStation.
you're
I knew they
paying
were
it
gonna
off
get it
now.
back.
Yeah.
I bought a PlayStation 4 with it.
I bought that
PS4.
08 Toyota Yaris you see out there.
Nice.
I
Glad that burps are invited into the microphone, and that you did one of each.
What?
I mean,
I
it's
still
because
haven't.
they're his.
I still
They're
haven't spent
mine.
my Corona money. I still have it.
Did you really?
It's buried in the backyard.
A little can.
With a bunch of syringes, with all your booster syringes.
Bunch of rigs out there. Bunch of orange caps.
No, I kept it.
Like 200. How much was it even? I don't
24, wasn't it?
Was it 2,400?
We got like
14?
a couple checks that were like $1,200.
Something
there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I got more because I got kids. I remember that shit.
That's
Yeah.
bullshit.
And they found out about it. They're like, Daddy, we have to stop buy us a PlayStation so we can play Fortnite. And I was
Did you
like,
do it?
Yeah.
He did
I
it
mean,
for them.
Joe Biden gave me the money for them, so it's like,
It was actually
I mean,
Wasn't that
they're
Donnie
not
T?
wrong.
they had Donald dollars and then Biden bucks.
Oh,
Both
sure.
of them did that.
Gotcha.
They both suck.
wish
But
I could
whatever
print
the
money.
thing was, if it was like an average of 1,200,
Yeah.
like the stuff in Walmart that was $1,200 in the center aisle, like right as people were getting those checks, like their big screen TVs and stuff,
Yeah.
marked with a giant 1,200, they were.
That's hilarious. Walmart's great.
I used to hate them, but I think it's kind of like the store of the proletariat.
John, that's why is brought to you by the Waltons, not Walmart. Direct sponsorship from the Walton family.
What do you mean by the proletariats now?
About Walmart?
Yeah.
We're forced to go there.
Well,
It's like I
almost
used to
so.
hate it so much. I was like, it's like the antithesis of capitalism.
I used to steal
But-
from Walmart.
Well, I still do. But I mean, parents were
Allegedly.
wild on that place.
Allegedly.
We had
Allegedly.
cheap Chinese goods. We have to have it. It's like
Well-
the Dollar Tree. We have to have that place.
Dollar General.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean everything.
Three
that,
out of these
like
four
where are you gonna get
sunglasses
where are you
are
gonna
from
get
the Dollar
underwear
General.
and socks that aren't
Nah, dude.
If
that
you
are
need a tire,
affordable? That are affordable.
double A batteries
CBS
and
dog
diapers.
Foster Grant.
Actually,
Sponsor
I go
this
to the Rural
podcast.
King.
Those are expensive.
The Rural King. They got these
$22.
barnyard. Oh, you can't
What? Are
see
you taking that?
Showing us his underwear.
Rural Kings.
Uh-oh.
It's kind of sexy.
barnyards.
I've never been there.
This is brought to you by.
I'm getting juicy.
Now you know where it comes from.
Where did you find a Rural King?
Oh, there's one in Winchester and Georgetown.
Where you're from,
At these
right? You're not from
convenient
here, right?
locations.
Right up the road, man. There's one in Georgetown, like next exit up.
I found out in
You can buy chickens there.
what's that town called? It was like Moreland, Kentucky. There's a Family Dollar and a Dollar Tree in one store, and they have produce.
Good for them.
Yeah,
In,
it's great, man.
When we were in Missouri, I think it was Missouri.
Misery.
Misery, we saw I think it was a Family Dollar Tree in the same
That's
building.
what I'm talking
Yeah.
about. I've
I
shot
think
them.
so. I
They're great.
think I just heard someone say that. Exactly.
I literally just said that.
So I'm saying we saw one in Missouri.
Oh, okay, got you. Well, the
Speaking
one
of-
in
where was
Kings
yours?
Mountain was it at? Kings Mountain, Kentucky. My old lady used to live out there. My ex-old lady.
Kings
But they
Mountain.
had produce. They had fresh produce.
Man, don't you guys wish we could go back in time and name cities?
Not for that reason.
Kings Mountain.
Change Lexington.
There's
to
so much
Foot.
other shit I would do other than be like, oh, I got to rename all these towns.
I'm gonna
speaking
kill all
of-
these Native Americans
Did
and
you guys,
name it after
did
myself.
you guys ever read
Just kidding.
The Frontiersman? That was like required reading because I went to Simon Kenton High School. That was about like Simon Kenton and Daniel Boone
Where's that at?
in Independence, Kentucky.
Was it James Fenimore
But
Cooper?
dude, they used to. Dude, you know how you used to get property? You would have to go to Four Corners and etch your fucking name in the tree.
That's awesome.
How fucking pimp is that, dude?
It's insane.
Can you imagine that shit?
Yeah, but they died at like 30 from natural causes. So would
that's a
you
good
like
life.
to have that and die at 29?
Bears.
Or, you know.
You know,
There was
I would
a-
take it.
Was there ever brown bears in Kentucky?
Yeah.
I mean, I know that we had black
I've seen
bears.
some.
I don't know about like
Downtown.
grizzlies and what
I've
have
seen
you.
some downtown.
I've seen
killing me,
a
dude.
bass bear at the gay club.
Yeah, I've seen
What's a
some
bass
downtown.
bear?
I was there last weekend.
Bass bear. Oh, that's you.
That picture with Dom and I is in literally right the bar. It's right there.
The bar complex.
Yeah, we went to
Do
a
they
drag
have-
show because
they
that's
have
illegal
bomb-ass
now,
parties
so it was
there.
fun.
Is it illegal, really?
I don't know. I'm just joking.
They're trying to pass a bill that it has to be in specific places and it can't be within
So retarded.
it can't be within a certain distance of fucking public libraries. So the bar complex would basically be shut down.
But homeless guys can go in there and jack off all day in the public.
Yes, we can. But
Yes, we
Thank
can.
God they're not taking our rights. You know what I mean?
yeah, no.
God.
I have to have my gun with me though, or I don't get off.
Yeah. I have to put it out on.
Oh,
you
you carry
have to
bag.
put it on the table, or do you hold it in the other hand?
Well, I do both hands, but
Or you just, like,
I set it up there.
Just like aggressively beat off and point it.
Yeah, but I do this one.
You got to put a red hat on, baby.
Spinning the revolver.
Russian roulette.
I'm standing my ground.
Stand your ground,
I'm
state.
staining my ground.
Just stand your ground, state. Back up.
Oh goodness.
White's being white, man.
Right. So
Just go.
the world.
That scratch
Well,
sounded
we
good.
have to do this again. Juicy.
No, how did you mess that up already?
I thought you're Juicy.
Juicy
I'm
Merlin Rickshaw.
Juicy Merlin Rickshaw. Is he Rickshaw because he's look Chinese?
That's awful. No, it's because he's the vehicle. That
He's
will
the
take us
least
there.
Chinese looking of all of
Rickshaws
us.
are a common.
That's the
I'm the most
he's
Aryan
the whitest
motherfucker.
motherfucker anywhere.
I am very strictly Aryan.
Yeah.
I can't even grow a
I'm
beard.
strictly.
Can you not?
I can barely grow a beard, but it looks like all strangly. I was like, certainly by the time I'm 30, I'm gonna have a beard. Nope,
Nope.
ain't happening.
Dope.
Well, you guys, you got everybody follow. Y'all are Juicy Merlin Rickshaw Revival on Instagram.
Yep.
sir.
Okay, everybody follow them. Everybody, all thousands that listen to this.
All my millions of fans.
Hey, I want to do
One day.
a roast again and
Wooden
prepare.
legs.
Oh yeah, I want you guys to do, and I also want to talk to you about doing some other shows.
Yeah.
But
Sweet.
yeah, thank you guys for doing it last time. It sounded fun. and
Thanks for
great.
coming.
I'm gonna go pay
Yeah.
for mouth real quick.
Okay.
Are these stretch
love
pants?
you guys.
Nah, those are dress pants.
Love you
Love
too,
you,
buddy.
love you
Thanks
too,
for having
John.
us,
Thanks for
man.
having
Love you, world.
Oh wait, let's get together for a thumbnail. Come on, squeeze together. And
What's
just
it?
Look, just look at the camera.
What's the thumbnail?
Like for fucking YouTube.
Smell it.
This microphone smells terrible.
Yeah, that ain't the microphone. But
Okay.
I'm a caregiver, so I've breathed out of my mouth
Oh,
for the
yeah.
last like 2 years.
Okay.
All right. I felt it on my ribcage.
It smells like fart.
last 2 years.
Yeah.
That's a funny joke.
I mean, I
I can
guess
smell your lightsaber.